Next one is cycle graph. Cycle graph. Now a connected graph of order n. A connected graph of order n whose edges form a cycle of length n, right? A connected graph of order n whose edges form a cycle of order n is called a cycle graph, right? What do you mean by connected graph? There is one definition. Connected graph means if in a graph is said to be connected if if there exists a path between each pair of vertices. That means we can reach from one vertex to other vertex of a graph in a given graph G. Then the given graph is said to be connected graph, right? You know cycle. What is the definition of a cycle? A path of length greater than or equal to 1, right, whose edges and vertices are not repeated and whose endpoints are same is called a cycle. What is the length of a cycle? The number of edges in a cycle is called length of the cycle. Here we are going to discuss about connected graph, right? What is connected graph? Sorry, cycle graph. Cycle graph definition is a connected graph is said to be a cycle graph whose edges form a cycle of length n. For example, A, B, C. How many vertices are there here? 3 vertices are there. Therefore, this is called order of the graph is equal to 3. Number of edges in a graph is equal to 3. That is called order. Number of edges in a graph is equal to size of the graph. Size of the graph is denoted by mod E. Right? The number of edges in a graph is called size of the graph. Now, this is a graph. A graph is given to you whether it is connected or not. Yes, it is a connected graph, right? It is a connected graph. That means we can reach from one vertex to other vertex in a graph. It is connected. What is the order of this graph? Order is equal to 3, right? Now these edges, how many edges are there here? 3 edges are there. These 3 edges form a cycle. Suppose if the starting point is here, now we are going along this edge and then this one and then this one, right? Our starting point and final point is the same. Therefore this is a closed path whose length is number of edges 3. There is no repeated edges and vertices except the end point. Therefore it is a cycle. The edges form a cycle of length 3. The edges of a graph form a cycle of length 3. Therefore this graph is said to be a cycle graph. Cycle graph. It is denoted by C and number of vertices is 3. Therefore C3. Here 3 indicates that the suffix 3 indicates number of vertices in the cycle graph and also number of edges in the cycle graph. And the next example, now, how many vertices are there here? Vertices is equal to 4. The order of the graph is equal to 4. And what is the size of the graph? Size of the graph is also equal to 4. The number of edges in a graph is called size of the graph. Now, we have to check whether this graph is a cycle graph or not. The first definition, what is the first part? Whether it is connected or not. Yes, it is a connected graph, right? That means we can reach from one vertex to other vertex. We can reach B from A, we can reach B from D, we can reach C from A, we can reach C from D, right? Therefore the graph is connected. That means there is a path between each pair of vertices. Okay, Now size of the graph is equal to what? 4. Right? Order of the graph is equal to what? 4. Order is equal to 4. Size is equal to 4. Now whether these edges, the number of edges, now we are starting from here. They are moving along this D and this one and next this one and next this one. Here the starting point and final point is the same. The sequence of edges is called a path. No, here this path of length, what is the length of that path? 4. Length of that path is equal to 4. That means A to D, D to C, C to B, B to A. The length of the path is equal to 4. Right? Now whose endpoints are same. Right? There is no repeated edges and no repeated vertices. Therefore this path is called a cycle. Right? What do you mean by cycle? A path of length greater than or equal to 1. Condition is satisfied. Path length is 4 here. With no repeated edges. Edges are not repeated. And no repeated vertices. Vertices are not repeated in this path. Except the endpoints. Whose endpoints are same. Therefore this is a cycle. What is the length of this cycle? 4. Length of the cycle is nothing but the number of edges in that cycle. 4. Therefore this graph is also a cycle graph. It is denoted by C4, where this suffix 4 indicates the number of vertices and also number of edges in the cycle graph. This is C4. This is C3. Similarly, now here this is a cycle graph. How many vertices are there here? 5. How many edges are there here? 5. Right? It is a connected graph. It is, and there is a path between each pair of vertices. Therefore it is connected. Now we can find a cycle, right, whose length is greater than 1. Right? And no repeated edges, no repeated vertices, whose endpoints are same. We can find a cycle in this graph of length 5. Therefore this graph is also a cycle graph. It is denoted by C5. Right? C5, where 5 suffix 5 indicates number of vertices in the graph and also number of edges in the graph. This is a cycle graph of order 5. This is called pentagon. Similarly, C6 is equal to A, B, C, D, E, F. How many edges are there here? There are 6 edges are there. How many vertices are there? 6 vertices are there. This is a connected graph, right? Now we can find a cycle of length 6. This is a cycle graph of order 6. It is denoted by C6. Now examples of cycle graphs are what? C3, C4, C5, C6 and so on, right? All these are cycle graphs. What is the definition of a cycle graph? A connected graph of order n whose edges form a cycle of length n is called a cycle graph. A cycle graph is denoted by Cn. In general, it is denoted by Cn, where n in the suffix indicates that number of vertices. Right? Next one is path graph. Path graph. Now simply in a cycle graph Cn, if we remove one edge, then the graph obtained is called a path graph. It is denoted by Pn. A path graph is always denoted by Pn. That means, what is the definition of a path graph? A path graph of order n is obtained by removing an edge, a single edge from a cycle graph of order n. Right? Now we know this cycle graph. This is a cycle graph. right? It is denoted by C3. Now we have to remove one edge. If you remove one edge, this edge if you remove, then this is called ABC, right? We are deleting this edge AC edge, we are deleting this one. The graph obtained is like this. Therefore, this is called a path graph. It is denoted by P3. Here 3 indicates that number of vertices in the path graph only, not the edges. Right? Now, another cycle graph we know. This is a cycle graph, right? This is C4. Now I am deleting this edge, right? Now we will get this graph, right? We are deleting one edge from a cycle graph, then the new graph obtained is this one. Now this one is called a path graph. It is denoted by P4, where 4 indicates the number of vertices in the path graph. That means if we remove one edge from a cycle graph, then the graph obtained is called a path graph of order n only. Right? In a path graph, number of edges is always equal to n minus 1, where n is the number of vertices. Right? In a path graph, number of edges is equal to n minus 1. Right? In a cycle graph, number of vertices is equal to number of edges. Whereas in path graph, number of vertices is equal to what? Or number of edges is equal to number of vertices minus 1. There is a relation between number of vertices and number of edges. Number of edges in a path graph is equal to number of vertices minus 1. Similarly, now here this is a path graph. Now we can remove this edge or this edge or this edge or this one or this one. Now here if I remove top edge, then I will get this one. Right? Now we are removing this edge. Right? AB edge we are deleting. Now this is called a path graph. It is denoted by P5. Now in this graph, how many edges are there? There are 4 edges only. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of vertices minus 1. That is equal to number of edges in a path graph. A path graph is always denoted by Pn. Generally it is denoted by Pn. Once again, what is the definition of path graph? A graph obtained by deleting or by removing an edge from a cycle graph of order n is called a path graph. It is denoted by P suffix n, where n denotes number of vertices in the path graph. Right? Next one is wheel graph. Wheel graph. Now in a cycle graph, now this is a cycle graph, no? This is denoted by C3. Now introduce a new vertex in a cycle graph and join other vertices, like all the vertices in the cycle graph. Then the graph obtained is a wheel graph. It is denoted by W4. Right? Now, what is the general definition? In a cycle graph of order n or n minus 1 if you consider, you have to add a single vertex, and then join the other vertices of the cycle graph of order n minus 1. Then the graph obtained is called a wheel graph. It is denoted by Wn. Right? That means the difference in a cycle, the number of edges and number of vertices in a cycle graph and the number of vertices in a wheel graph. What is the difference? Ante the number of edges in a vertices in a wheel graph is equal to number of vertices in a cycle graph plus 1. Right? That's it. Now similarly, now this is a cycle graph of order 4, no, this is a cycle graph of order 4. What we have to get the wheel graph, what we have to do, we have to add a single new vertex and join those other vertices. Now the graph obtained is called a wheel graph. It is denoted by W5. Number 5 indicates that number of vertices. This is called a wheel graph. Now next one is, this is a cycle graph C5. How to get wheel graph? In a cycle graph, we have to add a single new vertex and then join the other vertices. It is called a wheel graph. It is denoted by W6, where 6 indicates number of vertices in the wheel graph only. Right? Now we know cycle graph, we have learned cycle graph and path graph and wheel graph. Right? Now the cycle graph in general denoted by Cn, a path graph in general denoted by Pn, and a wheel graph is denoted by Wn, where n indicates number of vertices in the graph. Whereas in cycle graph, this n is also equal to number of edges in the graph. Right?